Annual consumer inflation increased to 5.3% in January from 5.1% in December. The consumer price index increased by 0.1% between December and January. The categories in the CPI basket with the largest annual price increases were restaurants and hotels at 8%, food and non-alcoholic beverages at 7.2%, and health at 6.5%. A 5.2% monthly decline in fuel prices between December and January was not enough to subdue the annual rate for fuel, which jumped from a negative 2.5% in December to 3.3% in January. This contributed to a sharp rise in annual transport inflation to 4.6% from 2.6% in December. However, with the festive season over, public transport tariffs decreased by 2% in January compared with December, dragged lower by monthly price decreases for long-distance buses, down 21.2%, car rentals down 12.1%, and airfares down by 4.1%. Restaurants and hotel prices increased by 8% in the 12 months to January, up from December's annual print of 7%. Restaurant meals that recorded relatively high annual increases in January included fish and seafood products, up 9.9%, red meat-based products, up 9.7%, and hamburgers, up 8.6%. After rising during the festive season, hotel room rates decreased by 2.1% between December and January. Despite this decline, hotel rooms remain more expensive than a year ago, with prices increasing by 10.7% in the last 12 months. Annual inflation for food and non-alcoholic beverages slowed to 7.2% in January from 8.5% in December and 9% in November. All subcategories recorded lower annual inflation rates apart from sugar, sweets and desserts, oils and fats, and cold beverages. The annual rate for sugar, sweets and desserts increased from 17.9% in December to 18.5% in January. Sugar prices drove much of the upward momentum, with the annual rate for white sugar accelerating from 20.1% in December to 21.2% in January. If we look at prices at the factory gate, we see these are also elevated. The December Producer Price Index reported sugar inflation at 23.5%, with refined sugar increasing by 18.8% and raw cane sugar by 36.7% over the last 12 months. Annual inflation for miscellaneous goods and services ticked up to 5.4% in January from 5.1% in December. Prices for personal care items increased by an annual 9.5%, lower than the 10.3% rise recorded in December. An increase in bank fees contributes to a 5.5% annual rise in financial services. For more information on the CPI and inflation, visit our website at www.statssa.gov.za.